basically going to tell you 5 different ways you can kind of put plaits within your hair to use. I'm always complimented on the way I use like kind of plaits and stuff when I have my hair up, and people are like, oh, it must take you forever, and actually it takes me like 5 minutes. And I mean, obviously I've had practice, but it's still a quick and easy hairstyle to do for a really good effect. So yeah, I'm going to try and be as quick as I can with this video, because obviously I've got 5 hairstyles to show you, and yeah, let's get on with it. Basically it's just making a headband out of your natural hair. Now the only problem with this is that you do need quite long hair for this hairstyle. My hair is probably just about long enough to do it, but the longer your hair is, the easier it is to do. So this one's very quick and very simple. So just take my hair out. Now the good thing with these hairstyles is that even though for certain things I'm going to show you, you kind of need a certain length of hair, the good thing is that your hair can be curly, crimped, you know, frizzy, just been washed, windswept, whatever, and it will work. And yeah, so basically you want to, sorry, I'm looking in my mirror here, what you want to do is, if you want your fringe down, obviously bring your fringe forward, but I don't have a fringe, so I sweep it back. And now what you need to do is grab a piece of hair. Now if you have really long hair, it's much better to grab it as far back from the back of your head as you can, because then you can put the plait all the way around and you see absolutely nowhere where it starts or finishes. But because my hair I don't think is long enough, I just need to grab a section from probably about here so I can plait it. Now the tip is, you don't want to take too much of a wide section from here, because the further back it is, the more obvious the start will be, because your hair will kind of won't go over it, so you'll see where the plait starts, and that never looks too good, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've kind of got a hair bit up this big, and I'm just going to plait it. Just normal plait, no French plait, just normal plait. So yeah, if you can't French plait, this is a really good hairstyle for you. Okay, so when you're basically finished plaiting, you kind of want to tie it in place with a thin hairband. The best hairbands I like to use are these. They're just clear hairbands, and you can normally find them in any kind of drugstore. I normally get mine from Claire's. And you just need to secure the end so it doesn't fall out. And now this is so simple. All you need to do is pin it in place. You need to pin it so it feels secure, so it stays in all day. If you don't, it will probably just keep falling out and it'll be really annoying. So basically you just want to pull the hair across like that. I hope you can see. I pull my fringe back, but you don't need to. You can put your fringe in front, and then you just need to put it across like that until you get to kind of the end here. Tuck the hair away just so you can see what you're doing, and then hold it in place. Now don't just put the curvy grip in that way, so it's straight like that, because the chances are it won't stay in your hair. You need to fiddle around with this a bit, but the way I do it is I use like a weaving motion, so it secures it. Sometimes I have to play around with it a few times, but I know when it's secure. And basically all you need to do is go, I don't know if you can see, but you kind of go down to secure it, and then you switch round and you push up towards the plait. So, and that feels pretty secure, but you might want to play around with it. Now that's the best way to secure the plait, because what it really really holds it in place. It might not work the first time, so just keep playing around like I keep saying. And also it hides it so you don't have a pin sticking out here, and that should last you all day. And I know that doesn't look too great, but that's basically the end result. And you have a little plait here. It's probably the easiest one to do, but you do need long hair for it. And as I said, the longer your hair is the better, because then you can start the plait from under here and it looks so much more neater, because if the wind blows, obviously you're not going to see that, and if the wind blows with my hair you are going to see that, but you can just cover it up. And then obviously you can put your hair up if you like and have it like that. You can curl your hair, you can have it down, you can have your fringe down. One more thing you can do with this, you know, play around with it, but if you wanted to, you could put it across like that. It's an idea. Okay, so the next hairstyle you can use for, you know, with your hair in a ponytail, your hair in a bun, you know, hair down. It's just really kind of simple, and all you have to do is get your hair and start French plaiting it. And you don't want to go too far back, you just want to kind of take an even kind of section here and just start French plaiting it really. Okay, so when you get to here, you're just going to carry the plait on into a normal plait, so you'll stop French plaiting it kind of here where your temple is. I mean, it depends how long your hair is, but I'm not going to do the whole of my hair because I don't want it to go all the way around my head. You don't need any hairbands for this if you do it properly, and now all I'm going to do is just secure it at the back of my head here. Now if I was to put it in a bun, I would continue doing it all the way, and then I would put a clear hairband in, so then I can just incorporate it into the bun, and it just kind of looks like a nice plait that goes into the bun. But as I'm not, I'm going to show you how I do it with my hair down. And so I kind of can feel where I need it to stay, so probably about here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same technique I used for the first plait I did around my head, but you're going to need more curved grips than that, because obviously it's going to fall loose. But just secure it so the other curved grips are something to grip onto. You just need to go kind of in and then out, and that secures it. Now keeping it in place or your plait's going to fall out. Where you can feel that curved grip in the middle of your hair, because no one else can see it, all you need to do is you need to feed the other curvy grips through, and you need to get another one and place that on top. The tips are with curvy grips is to make them kind of entwine like that when you're doing them, and that always keeps stuff in place rather than having to keep layering knots on, if that makes any sense. I'm probably just blabbering on a bit. That's basically all you do, and then you have a cute little plait there.